Chronic migraine, 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more, can make me feel like a spectator in my own life.
Botox, onabotulinum toxin A, prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. It's not for those with 14 or fewer headache days a month. It's the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine preventive treatment.
Prescription Botox is injected by your doctor. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, including ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Why wait? Ask your doctor, visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com, or call 1-800-44-BOTOX to learn more.
Walter Sterling, Red Apple Audio Network's Another Side of Midnight with the incredible Matt Vaugn. Matt Vaugn is exactly who you and I want to talk to, because there are really only 2 or 3 things that we want to talk about besides sex, and he is an expert in them. Matt Vaugn, we're looking at the precipice. We're at the edge of the volcano, I think, where a president of the United States, a real executive of the United States, might start revealing to us the truth about UFOs and aliens. Do you think we're at that pregnant moment in history?
100%. And you've said it perfectly, I believe.
Why do you believe that?
One reason I believe it is because I believe we've already had soft disclosure because I don't know if you're familiar with the documentary, The Age of Disclosure. You had a Secretary of State Rubio on that documentary. And also you've recently had Obama, who kind of sort of disclosed that there were aliens. So I think we have had, and we've had enough government officials disclose it. Speaking of these Congress people who are talking about it in the press recently. So I think we've had a soft disclosure, and the next step would be the president officially disclosing it.
What do you think will happen that day? What do you think the population of the United States of America, how will they react?
I don't think much will happen. I think people are so stressed and jaded. I do not think we'll have mass hysteria or anything of that nature.
Why do you think it hasn't happened until now?
I would imagine because of the implications, especially regarding the technology behind the UFOs. Specifically the advanced propulsion technology behind it. And as I like to say, the little green men did not get here with gasoline. They got here with some sort of free energy device. And I think that is one of the main reasons we have not had disclosure, because that technology would radically alter our economic system.
Do you think they're going to reveal technology UFOs, or do you think we're going to meet an alien?
I don't think we're going to have an alien come out for a press conference. I would imagine that would be many years down the line. I think it's going to be a slow roll disclosure. First, just an acknowledgement that, yes, there have been visitations, something vague. So I do not think it's going to be some sort of dramatic disclosure. But I do think the president will, that would be my guess, the president will disclose something this year. And it would be, to me, my mind, it's going to be a slow roll of the technology, then an alien creature on down the line.
Matt Vaugn, an expert on UFOs, an expert on UFO files. What other announcements, revelations can we expect in the near future?
Well, let's just start with already what we've gotten. We've gotten Congress people talking about alien human hybrid breeding programs.
Oh, yeah. Wait. You're right, Matt. Hold on a second. Yes, we had on Congressman Matt, I got to edit this.
Gates.
Matt Gaetz. We had on, because he spells his name funny, I never get it right. Matt Gaetz, U.S. Congressman, who said, I was updated. I was given a briefing that said the government is conducting a human-alien hybrid experiment to create human-alien hybrids, quote, so we can communicate more effectively with other aliens. I'm like, well, the only reason we're going through that trouble is because we know there are other aliens. We've met other aliens and have had communications problems. Therefore, I believe that as much as the revelation that we're trying to create hybrids, that was an admission they're here.
Right. And I don't know what more is more shocking than that. Perhaps you have a breakaway civilization sort of revelations, or perhaps just the full extent of how much involvement there's been over the history of Earth.
What I found shocking is that after that revelation, Matt Gaetz did not follow up. The people who were with him who were told about this didn't say, whoa, could we please have more investigations and committee hearings, and could we get more information? There was none of that.
Right. And I listened to that interview on your show, and I think one thing I like to look at is the psychological aspect of disclosure. And I am a psychotherapist in my day job. So I think what we're dealing with here is facts and information are so strange that they are beyond belief. So how does one even ask a follow-up question to that? You're going to be in a state of shock, a state of disbelief.
Matt Vaugn, expert on UFOs, experts on psychological impact. I'm very grateful for you to be on the Red Apple Audio Networks with Walter Sterling. And now that I know that you're a psychotherapist, after the call, let's you and I talk about my mom. Walter Sterling, Red Apple Audio Networks, thank you very much.
I sold my car in Carvana last night.
Well, that's cool.
No, you don't understand. It went perfectly. Real offer, down to the penny. They're picking it up tomorrow. Nothing went wrong.
So, what's the problem?
That is the problem. Nothing in my life goes as smoothly. I'm waiting for the catch.
Maybe there's no catch.
That's exactly what a catch would want me to think.
Wow, you need to relax.
I need to knock on wood. Do we have wood? Is this table wood?
I think it's laminate.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's close enough.
Car selling without a catch. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.